Welcome to podcast YY Japan. So, my name is Meshida. I'm a comedian, and this podcast we introduce funny Japanese culture. And my co-host is.
Hi guys, I think I met you last time. I'm Lai. As you can tell from my accent, I'm from New Zealand.
Yes. So, Rai-chan, can you say today's theme?
So today's topic is something called Papa Katsu.
And have you ever done Papa Katsu in Japan?
I don't know much about it.
Yeah.
I've had someone pay me for dinner, which maybe counts?
Maybe. It depends on. But so first, can you introduce what is Papa Katsu?
Okay, so Papa Katsu is kind of like paid dating, I guess. Katsu is sort of an activity that you're working towards. So like konkatsu, searching for a marriage partner. Papa Katsu, searching for a papa. And of course, when we say papa, we're meaning it's sort of in the English form of daddy. So you can think sort of like sugar daddies. But one of the main differences is this sort of pretty much only found through online. So that's the Papa Katsu term is when you're searching for a partner like that and you're searching for them through apps or through Twitter or something like that.
So, to simply say, Papa Katsu is compensated dating, but most likely private prostitution.
Maybe, yeah.
But actually, some women enjoy just dating or kind of eating dinners. But our law prohibited prostitution. So, Raija, why it's possible? Even like some women have sex with Papa. It's weird because it's incest, but why it's possible?
So because they're doing that privately, the government wouldn't really know. It would cash under the table. And all the apps that they meet people through, even like just a hashtag on Twitter or something, you're not saying, hey, I'm going to meet someone for the intention of prostitution. It's like, we're going to go out to dinner and get to know one another, which of course is legal. Otherwise, apps like Tinder wouldn't work. So they're sort of skirting around it by saying, we'll give you a way to meet each other, and then, like happens a lot in Japan, if you just happen to want to do more, that's up to you.
No, right? I think Japanese women love to date with rich, middle-aged or old men. The natural date.
Possibly just with rich men. I think you have to be middle-aged. Rich is a good start.
Yeah, because they are given a lot of pocket money. Yeah, that's why.
A lot of, I wish I got that much pocket money.
So, but recently, this word papakatsu became popular. I think it's 2016. And we researched why. Rai-chan, can you introduce why?
So they used to have sort of more like dating clubs. Not an actual club you go to, but sort of, you know how overseas you'll have dating apps for marriage or whatever, where very rich men and then usually like actresses and that can join to meet each other. And men usually have like a minimum salary. You have to be like a doctor or something like that. And it was kind of like that, but instead of aiming at marriage, it was sort of usually an image more of aiming to find a mistress. And that it didn't really have a good image. So one of the longest running sort of dating clubs decided to coin the term Papa Katsu. So like searching for a daddy. God, that felt weird to say. Searching for a daddy. I really don't want that to go viral. Please don't clip that. But searching for that kind of person to take care of you and make it a little bit more casual and accessible. So it wasn't just something really posh and really rich men did to find mistresses. It was something anyone could do to find someone to go have dinner with them, or often like pay for schooling, things like that, like at university level, things like that.
Yeah, I think it's smart because Papa means not sexual things. Yeah, in fact, it's totally different.
It gives an image more of just being looked after.
Yeah.
So I think they're trying to appeal to that side of like, the men might have children of their own. So then it becomes more like, oh, she's such a good girl, let me help support you, is I think what they're aiming for.
Yeah.
Though just like the term in English daddy, it's probably gone. I mean, Japan does have a lot of manga. Like the incest manga and stuff is quite a thing here. Which is why when you say Japanese, when you get married, it's like you're just a family, and that's why you don't have sex. And I'm kind of like, Really? Because there's a lot of manga saying that Japan still does.
You have a point. But nowadays there are many paparazzi sites. You know the famous paparazzi site in Japan? It is named Sugar Daddy.
Well, very direct.
And one of the reasons why the word paparazzi became popular was because 2017, one drama, Paparazzi, became very popular. The famous actor and actress acted. Yeah. So that's the reason why paparazzi became very popular.
I was reading about that, and it was like basically a girl in her 20s who met a man who was about 45, right?
No, like a 40 to 60 kind of.
But the drama was sort of...
Drama is maybe,
like that one. So is that's sort of average ages, right? Sort of women in their 20s, men around 50?
Yeah, like unfortunately, paparazzi industry, 20s women has power, you know.
I have power. I'm
3 years ago,
Oh.
you lost your power, to be honest, sorry. But don't worry, it's totally different from Japanese idol market. So Japanese idol market, if you become 30, you have to graduate. Yeah, but listen, Japan, we are aging society, and some old men are looking for mature women because they want to talk about kind of mature things, not like young women. So in paparazzi industry, 30s women are still in the market. Congratulations, Mai-chan.
Yay! All I've ever wanted. I don't think I'm that mature though.
You can talk about the economy.
Yeah, that's something I talk about all the time. Japanese. Suga-san, just terrible. All my conversation is about politics because I'm over 30 now.
Yeah. But before, we call this kind of things Enjo Kosai. Have you ever heard that word?
That one I've heard more of. Probably I'm showing my age here. But it used to be, I had an image of Enjo Kosai, and I think I used to get it confused with Joshi Kosei, which is high school girl. So my image of it was like high school girls in Shibuya going on paid dates with salary men. That was my image of...
Yes, actually like a 1990s, Enjo Kosai, the word Enjo Kosai became very popular because a lot of middle-aged men kind of paid for high school girls and then doing things. But listen now, paparazzi, like a Japanese man, ask date for 20s women. You know, it means Japanese man has matured. Yeah.
Finally!
Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah, I'm very mature. You know why? Because I'm not interested in young women. I love MILF.
Japanese men are always going for extremes. It's like very young or way older than me. There's no in the middle there. Okay, so actually, there's sort of like a set idea of about how much you would pay for dates in this industry. Because obviously, if you're doing it yourself, you want to know about how much you should charge.
But actually, in Japan, it's like a natural love. It's like a love game, you know?
It's an interesting way of expressing your... I mean, I suppose, fair enough. We always used to pay, you know, women get engagement rings.
Yeah.
Here, you get paid to go on dates. So usually, I've got the prices here. I'll just pick up a... So the first meeting, just to see if you get on and want to see each other again, is usually either free up to about 5,000 yen. So $50.
I can do it. Yeah.
Such a terrible...
Just first date.
Actually,
I never negotiate, you know, just like, okay. Yeah.
You'll be like, maybe I'll go for a second date. And she'll be like, no, thank you.
No, I pretend I'm a very rich person. And when she asks, I refuse. You know, I feel so good.
You're terrible. But that's also what I do with host clubs, so I can't say too much.
I learned from you, okay.
The next one is just going out for dinner. So it would just be like, go for dinner, say goodbye. That would be about 5,000 yen to about 20,000 yen, so about $200. Going on a date, so more going out somewhere together, 10,000 to 30,000 yen.
Just date?
Yeah, just a date.
Okay.
And then I feel like that's more expensive than like rentaru kareshi or something. Like renting a boyfriend. This is somehow more expensive.
Yeah, don't worry. Now I give up being a papa. You know, now I listen to fees. I give up. Okay.
You decided not to pay.
Yeah, continue.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Next, there's sort of including adult activities.
Wow.
So we say plus extras.
In Japanese, we say 大人あり.
With adults, I guess.
Yeah. It's a very weird expression, but kind
So-
of Papakatsu industry, it exists.
We say like probably plus extras. 20,000 to 50,000 yen are the standard prices. You can also get like a 1 month plan. So you pay for a month at a time.
Subscription service.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I guess it would depend how often you meet through the month for it to be worth it or not. That's usually like without any extras, just basic going on dates, 50,000 to 150,000. And then including more adult activities would be from about 100,000 yen onwards. So about $1,000 onwards a month.
Wow. But if you find someone subscribe you without 大人の関係 or like kind of plus extra, it's good. Just sometimes go dating, you can get a lot of money. That's amazing.
I think actually one of my exes, he had a woman who paid him like 50,000 a month to just go out for dinner sometimes.
Really?
Yeah. So
Wow.
it does happen the other way too sometimes.
Wow, that's good. That's mama katsu.
Yeah.
I'm really looking for mama now.
I think you need to be looking more like a grandma. You should just spend the money and go back to the snack you went to before.
Yeah. But listen, before Netflix became popular, actually, we already had subscription service. Yeah.
Honestly, I think Netflix is better.
For women.
Fair call.
Yeah, but recently, under this pandemic, the situation has been changed. Papakatsu industry has been changed. We researched it. So, Raijun, can you report it?
So basically, a lot of people who say worked as hostesses in clubs, a lot of clubs were closed for a period of time or had their hours cut, and they didn't have enough income. So they started doing papakatsu online as sort of extra income. And also just a lot of, even people who just worked normally in day jobs will have had, say, at-home hours, had their hours cut, might be struggling. So it's also an easy way to get more money. So there's been a lot more women doing papakatsu online, which means it's a lot harder industry now to get into. There's been sort of, I mean, you often say deflation.
Yeah, deflation. Yeah. Same as Japan's economy now. Deflation.
So it's sort of a lot more women. It's a lot harder. So also prices are going, like, as we said just before, prices are going down. Because, I mean, if you have enough income, you can say, pay me this much for dinner. But if you're struggling to eat, you're just like, please pay for my dinner. There's a difference in power there as well.
Yeah. And also, men kind of like registered papakatsu site changed. Yeah, you know that?
No.
Because before there are many rich men. But now, just only, not normal, but not so rich. Just normal salaryman also join papakatsu industry because nowadays there are many women. It's a big chance to join the industry. Before, papakatsu, it's kind of only for rich men. But now, not everyone, but if you have a good salary, you can join it. That's why papakatsu industry's deflation is increasing. Yeah.
So prices are going down just because there's too much supply in the market.
Yeah, now I have a chance, maybe.
Maybe.
And I read some articles, and then some women say that she met Papa through the papakatsu site, and then they went to date. They ate dinner in a fancy restaurant, but before paying for that, the man left.
That is a terrible thing to do. That's such a cheapskate way out.
Yeah, but problem is like if women work in a store, like hostesses or prostitution store, always the staff and then store protect women. But papakatsu, it's kind of private activity.
Yeah.
So no one protects you. So that's a problem. There are, of course, many women get money from papakatsu safely. But on the other hand, some women have very bad experience.
Yeah.
So
get paid first. So with Japan's current aging society, I feel like in the future it's not going to be papakatsu. It's going to be Grandpapa Katsu. It's going to be like a cross between paid dating and in-home care.
Yeah.
Grandpapa, have you had your water today?
Yeah.
Let's go for a walk. Pay me.
I think 30s, 40s women have a lot of demand.
Yes.
That's your time.
I have to say, I would also probably pay someone to come in and look after me like that. Just like, how was your day? Did you have a good day? I said, hey, I will pay you.
Yeah, I'm waiting. You know, the Mama Katsu industry is growing up in the future, and I have a chance as a comedian. I'm looking for Mama-san now.
Yeah, like call it a sponsor, a patron of the arts.
Yeah.
You will be supporting a traditional Japanese comedian.
So anyway, Rai-chan, thank you very much for kind of joining today. Yeah. So, hey guys, thank you for listening today. So see you soon. Bye bye.